And she slays, and she slays, she slays, she slays, Sally Mae slays. Hello, and welcome to the first edition of Sally Mae Slays. As you saw by the title, I'll be showing you a DIY tutorial of how I exterminate my home on the inside and out. Mostly focusing on the outside, but I will give you tips on how to do the inside of your home. This all started when I was editing a little video. I was editing my hair videos, trying to get out content to you all, and a creepy crawly just darted across my floor. It was a scorpion. This bug darted across my floor, and I was like, oh no, I'm gonna die. It's poisonous. Oh no, it's gonna kill my pets. No. So basically, I had to kill this thing, old-fashioned way. Like stomp on it. Boom, 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 boom. Right? So I did that. I was very afraid. I was like, oh no, did it hatch? Did it have eggs? I was like, no, I need to call the extermination people. I said, I need to call them right away, and I need to get them out here. They need to spray inside my house. They need to spray outside my house. Fast forward to the next day, because this was at night. I called the extermination people. I said, okay, yeah, I need extermination here. I just saw a scorpion. I'm seeing spiders and stuff. I need extermination. These people quoted me. They split the price up to make it seem like it wasn't a lot. But these people, for the year, quoted me $765. So their plan is $195 to do the first spray, and then every 2 months you do $95. So you do the math, it's $765. I was like, no sirree, no ma'am, I am not paying $800 for this extermination, because I know that it could be done for less. So Sally did a little bit of research. I went to my local pest control place, and I talked to a very, very nice gentleman. He was very kind. He told me about this product, Demand CS, which I paid about I think I paid $45 for it, but on Amazon it's like $38.99, so you can get it. I'll link it below. He told me about this. He told me that it's pretty safe for pets, that it's really good, that it lasts 9 months to 12 months for one spray. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this. And so basically I said, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna spray my home. I've sprayed before, but with another product, and I never sprayed with this product before. But I've seen and heard good things about this product, and since I've sprayed, I haven't seen any creepy crawlies. It's been about like a week since I sprayed. I haven't seen anything, not as much as an ant. I haven't even seen a fruit fly. I haven't seen anything. This stuff really works. So I don't know about the longevity, if it's going to work for the 9 months to a year, but that's what he has told me. It's going to stay for the 9 months to the year. So basically, I said, okay, bet. You all trying to get me out of this $800? Bet. I bet I can do it for cheaper. And I did. This was $45, maybe $40. My backpack sprayer was $20, but it's not on sale anymore. So if you're gonna do this, it'll probably be $30 at Harbor Freight. The gloves I had already, so that was basically kind of free. And then I had my glasses, so that was free. But for you all, you'll need the gloves and the glasses. So the gloves may be around $10, and the glasses are like $6 for the splash guard glasses. So you can achieve protection for your family and your home for around $75. $75. Isn't that amazing? That's so amazing. Because these people, they come out and they tell you all these high prices, and they talk about all this inflation. But you know what? We need to be smart, and we need to talk about saving our coin and start doing stuff for ourselves. Because it's just ridiculous how all these people are charging all these amounts of money for just simple things, and for simple things to make you feel safe and secure. So I just felt like that was a shame. So that's why I made this video. I made this video so that you could feel empowered, so that you can say, hey, I'm going to get my sprayer. I'm going to spray around my yard and in my house, and I'm going to feel empowered, and I'm going to do this on my own. So that's why I posted this video. So this is the scorpion. I looked it up on the internet, and they said it's like a scorpion / spider. and it was very, very scary. I had to like stomp on it like I told you, and yeah. So the first thing that you're going to need for this project are gloves to protect your hands. Very important to protect your hands. The second thing is the Demand CS. I got it at my local Tractor Supply, but this is going to create the barrier so the bugs won't be able to pass through the barrier and survive. And you need 24 milliliters per gallon for this Demand CS. Then you're going to need some type of sprayer. Mine is a 4-gallon backpack sprayer that I got from Harbor Freight, which was really nice. Then you can wear some safety goggles if you don't have glasses. I just wore my regular glasses. So here's the Demand CS, and I'm getting ready to show you how I'm going to mix it. So that's a real close-up of it. The measuring thing only goes to 12 milliliters, so you have to fill that little measuring part twice and then pour it into the gallon of water. So I was having trouble squeezing it out. The person who sold it told me that there might be clumps in there. So basically what I did was I just took this little zip tie and put it through the tube so that the liquid would be able to shoot through the tube and fill up the little reservoir, so I won't have to touch this repellent, this Demand CS, with my bare hands. So that's the good part about that. Now I'm going to open up my backpack sprayer, and I'm going to pour the repellent in the little strainer, which is very important. Make sure you use a strainer because the repellent tends to clump up a little bit. And so when you use this strainer, it allows the clumps not to get in the sprayer reservoir, so it won't get stuck when you're spraying. So I'm going to do this twice. So I'm just going to show you one more time so you know, don't let this touch your hands. You squeeze it till you get to the 12 milliliter mark, and then you pour it into your reservoir. See, yep, it's at the 12 milliliter mark, and we're going to pour it in there. But also, like, if you don't need a whole gallon, you can use just the 12 milliliters for half a gallon of water. But I needed a whole gallon. I actually needed 2 gallons. But you'll see that later. So this is the side of the backpack sprayer that shows all the measurements in liters and in gallons. So I'm going to use that as a guide. And also I wanted to show you all this strainer, how it strained out the extra gunk. So that's why that strainer is very important, because you don't want to be spraying and something stuck in the sprayer. Okay, now I have my bucket full of water, which should amount to about a gallon, but I'm going to look on the side of my backpack sprayer to ensure. And I'm going to pour it over all those clumps, so hopefully some of the clumps will dissolve. If they don't, then I'll just throw those away, but hopefully they'll dissolve. Now you're going to shake this up real good. This is really, really important. Make sure you shake that stuff up real good so that it gets an equal distribution throughout the whole water. And so I shake it while it's off my back, but you can also shake it when it's on your back, which is really nifty. So here I'm just going to show you the crank. The crank has like a little holder, and then while this is on your back, you just crank it so that you can get pressure so that you can spray. And that's very important. Like, you'll be spraying and then you'll be like, wait a minute, I don't have any pressure, but you just have to remember to keep cranking. So while you're doing it, you keep cranking it. And this is the sprayer nozzle. that also can be interchanged, and that's the sprayer lever. And it also has an auto spray function, which I didn't use. You can click that lever and it'll just spray without you even pressing it. And those are the little pads for the backpack. Okay, so now I made it outside. So I'm going to put it on my back. Just be careful when you're doing that, especially if you fill it all the way to the 4 gallons, because the way when there's so much water in there, you can get off balance. So just be careful of that and be mindful of that. Yep, I got it on my back. Now I'm going to shake it. Shake, 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 shake. Yeah, I'm just shaking it on up, making sure the nozzle is right. See, I changed the nozzle to more of a fan nozzle because the other nozzle wasn't really working. And make sure that you have that nozzle pointed up when you're spraying at your foundation. So make sure that it's pointed up. The person who sold me this at my Tractor Supply, also he told me to make sure that I'm getting up underneath that lip where the foundation meets the stucco of the house, because he said when you get professionals to do it, they'll purposely not do that lip because they know that more bugs will come in, so you'll have to call them more often. So you'll see that I'm focusing on doing the foundation, the sidewalk that's going up against the foundation, and that little crevice where the stucco meets the foundation. And I'll be doing all the doorways and all like any cracks that I see, I'll be doing it, and see, I'm just gonna be cranking away. When you're doing this, just a tip too, like I held my breath when I sprayed, which I probably should have just worn a respirator, but that's like a tip. Just maybe wear a mask or a respirator. But this stuff doesn't smell too bad because it's like down, it's not like right in your face, but I would say do that. And yeah, that's just me going by. So yeah, I just wanted you to see this. See, I'm doing the entryway of the door. Make sure I'm getting that good. Then I'm going to turn it around again so that I'm getting this crevice up underneath the foundation. I'm getting up in there. Because one thing that I learned is that scorpions, they can flatten their bodies really, really small through cracks. Like they'll flatten themselves, and then once they get in, they'll pop up again. So they're like 2D and 3D at the same time. They're very interesting creatures. I just don't want them in my house. I'm gonna go through this, and then I'm gonna speed this up and put some music on and let you watch this relaxingly. I hate to interrupt y'all. Y'all were just getting into it. But I just wanted to show you because this was important. So as you're going along, you will lose pressure while you're spraying. So I wanted to show you close up what high pressure looks like versus a slow stream of pressure. See right here is spotty pressure. And so you might think something's wrong with your sprayer, but it's not. All you have to do is crank it, and I'm getting ready to crank it pretty soon because I'm seeing I'm not getting full coverage here. So yep, here I'm cranking, crank, 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 and then spray, and then watch it. You're gonna get full coverage. It's gonna be full coverage. Yep. See, that's much better coverage. So I just wanted to show you all that so that if you're doing this and it's like losing pressure or it's not spraying right, you're like, wait a minute, it's something I'm doing. But it's really not. It's just that you need to crank the backpack up. See, like now it's spotty again. But all you need to do is just crank it back up, and then you won't have to go over it so many times. And so yeah, I'm just making my way around. These are my little trees. I'm so proud of my trees, so that's why I wanted to come in and talk to y'all. But yeah, I'm just enjoying myself. Like, it's just becoming very relaxing, and I'm listening to music, grooving. See, hey y'all. All right, I'm gonna speed this right back up. I hate to interrupt y'all, but this is when I ran out of my 1 gallon bucket of spray. So I just wanted to show you in real time again how I do this. So I just squeeze the bottle, you squeeze the bottle, and you squeeze it up to the milliliters that are labeled on the bottle. I'm doing 1 gallon, so you need 24 milliliters per gallon, so that means you need to do 2 12 milliliter measurements. So I'm doing it outside this time. So now I'm about to fill up my backpack sprayer with 1 gallon of water, being very mindful of the measurements that are on the side to make sure to not go over the 1 gallon mark. It's very important that you get the right ratio between the solution and the water, because you don't want to dilute the solution more and make your solution weaker than it's supposed to be. And here I just wanted to show you what the strainer had caught and what didn't dissolve with the water. So that's why the strainer is important once again. Shake, 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 shake. And then I'm back to cranking and I'm back at it again. And this was really cool. I got to see these birds that were on the side of my house. They just hatched. They were really, really cute. And I got to see them, so I thought that was really cool. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And remember, may Slayers slay all day, always.